a lot now though too. Yeah, with the counters kind of getting taken off. You know, Corki got nerfed. The rocket damage isn't quite there, so the poke against Azir is a lot less threatening.
I mean, also LeBlanc and Ari is banned, so that's like pretty good into Azir. And with the Corki nerf, Azir is very strong right now. I'm expecting toucouille to play Orianna with Wukong. I think it's a strong combo. And they went for Gwen. I think Gwen is very strong right now too.
What about the Jax counter pick? Do you feel like Bwipo's got the Jax counter pick into Gwen?
I mean, last time he played Olaf actually, and it looked pretty good. So he might just go 4-5, and actually he'll probably pick Olaf here, I think.
All right, I've been a huge fan of Taliyah. I feel like this mid laner is just so insane right now, especially because she can come with you on ganks as a jungler. Feels really nice.
The roam's going to be there. Okay, so the ability to help a lot towards Gwen. Honestly, I feel like anytime you have a Gwen, you're always happy to give her some effort because obviously the scaling is so good. You kind of hit 2 items, you win every 1v1, I feel like. So yeah, could see him go up there. Obviously, bot lane's left open. I'm curious, because obviously you've been doing drafts as a pro player for so long now. What are the things you're thinking about around this point in the draft?
This point, just thinking if there's a good AD carry pick we can pick and ban 2 AD carries, that way we can get advantage, but it's all up to the top laner. Let's say if Bwipo had more than 2 picks, like let's say he has Olaf, Jax, and 1 more pick, then he could go 4-5. That's the main things we are thinking about as a pro player.
Yeah, he could absorb the bans, but as you said, Olaf in again. Liked it into the Gwen. Last time around, we did see him get a solo kill on the Gwen early. But Team Liquid unfortunately did get outscaled later.
I mean, Olaf pick is really good. It's really hard for teams to practice against Olaf. I think Bwipo might be the only player that plays Olaf top lane. So Bwipo has chance to practice this matchup, and Philip probably is gonna first time he's on stage, so he has that advantage.
Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. I'm curious then, so I guess you can tell me how it works for you guys, but I feel like we've seen AD carries picked last a lot more recently. Like, I feel like it's so often a support kind of pick is what we used to see, but I'm seeing a lot of AD carries on like Red 5. Like, what's the discussion here at this stage of it?
I think they're just focusing on what is good for their comp. Like, FlyQuest really wants to come in and they want to fight. They have Wukong and Gwen, so Sivir ban is good for, like, Sivir is really good at kiting back. I'm curious actually what Team Liquid is gonna look for. Maybe Ezreal?
What about, so we've had Draven in like every Champs Queue game that I've been spectating. How's your priority on Draven lane?
I feel like Draven is pretty bad for Team Liquid here. Like, if I'm playing Wukong, it's a free kill for me. Like, they can't really peel, I feel like.
Is Poppy like not enough? You can't just like bodyguard with W. You're just gonna find a way around it.
I mean, there is Gwen. Like, you block Wukong and
Gwen
is coming to be the ghost.
Yeah, you're
most likely. So Draven, well, they banned it.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
It has been smashing just so many games in Champs Queue, but those are all really snowbally stuff.
I think Team Liquid is gonna look for Zeri, and FlyQuest wants them to pick Zeri, and they are planning to play Twitch. That's my guess.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that'd be
because
fun.
Johnsun likes playing Twitch.
They've had a lot of success with it, that is for sure, and does outrange the Azir later.
This is actually pretty good. They're gonna look for Lucian Nami. The most common counter pick into Lucian Nami is Aphelios Lulu, but Team Liquid banned Lulu 4-5, so...
Yeah, nice protection.
They might just play Aphelios Tamkench or something.
And just withstand it, try to outscale, and if you get to like 2.5 items, you're probably turned the corner unless you're really, really far behind. I feel like is about the pacing, so... Johnsun letting it tick down, but Phyllis could feel pretty safe. We saw in your guys' earlier game, poor FBI's left on an island. He's like down 20 CS because he's like running up there like, oh, help, man, closer, I'm coming, buddy.
It's fine, bot lane's not important.
No. Jungle's important. I get it. Yeah. The Nami roams, though, were good.
Very good roams from him. It's pretty funny, too. I saw you on Twitter come out. I think you were talking like Dom or something about Lucian Nami. They're like, other people should rate it higher, but they don't have as good a Lucian Nami as FPI and Hui, you know?
Yeah, definitely. We beat EDG, you know? We beat EDG in the worlds with their Lucian Nami.
Exactly. And they're the best team in the world. So.
I do like the REnata, though, as a fill-in for the Lulu. Aggressive counter there. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how this lane goes, but we will see. In the matchups like this in the bot lane, I feel like Poppy's side is better because Poppy wants less resources and can gank more from angles. Like, he doesn't need to farm. Wukong needs to farm. He wants his item. He wants his Divine Thunder. He wants to get level 6. I think it's gonna be hard to match the bot lane aggression. Team Liquid sides, I like their Team Liquid side drafts.
So if you're gonna be Santorin in the early gank path, what's your early setup gonna be? You're gonna start red buff,
Yeah.
Look down towards top or towards bottom.
So we are red sides. I will most likely look to do Raptors reds and take my Gromp and look to pressure both sides for sure.
All right, let's see if he gets it onto this one. Yeah, bot lane pressure seems to be the name of the game. No one really flexing anything else. Taliyah, Wukong. There's a world where you would have flexed those. It's not this one, but we've seen both champs in both those roles before. So you leave it as an option if the drafter really calls for it. On to the Rift right now, or in a moment. Coaches give the Rift, we go.
Let's go, Liquid! Let's go, Liquid!
100 Thieves!
Oh, hope it didn't buy potion.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if he forgot it or he's trying to do something.
Early Bonnie Cinder recall?
He probably just forgot it.
So, yeah, I feel like Poppy definitely utilizes it. The only one who does that intentionally is like Fiddlesticks.
Yeah, I think Warwick can do it and stuff, but...
I'm not sure. Oh, wait, I think that was a visual
I think
bug.
it was a vision bug.
Magic.
Just kidding, he had
magic.
Haha.
Okay, so you mentioned talking about the bottom lane, the aggression that can go on down there, but we're going to get a level 1 invade here from Bwipo.
Oh, and the axes are chain slow, so good luck getting away from this one. Yep, early flash from Johnsun.
Very good. The reason they are doing this is they want to play around both sides, and if you see that wall on their Raptor, they want to know where Wukong petting towards. So, and they gotta just bot lane flash. I think this is really critical for the bot lane matchup. Whenever you see a ranged versus ranged, you know someone is dying in that lane.
Exactly, that ward right there. See, they accomplished 2 goals with one little invade there. Now you really want to gank Johnsun. Is there any chance of someone going up to Gwen Olaf lane that should be pretty volatile too? Or is it just too big of a resource sink on bottom side?
I think this is what also Team Liquid is good at. You expect them to do something and they might just be on the other side. So they might Lucian Nami just pressure and then Santorin might end up top, but looks like he's just gonna head towards both sides.
Yeah, and the reason I bring it up is this little ward right here. It's like Bwipo wants to play aggressively.
Yeah.
So he's got a really early ward to see if there's any sort of surprise.
They saw Wukong on that ward that he's petting towards top side, so Team Liquid might look to use this.
He's already fighting him.
Yeah. Philip definitely did not play against Olaf.
Nope.
So they definitely know, like you're saying, he's right here off of this ward. Wukong pulls it into the brush.
The other thing is, when you are playing against Poppy level 1 early Raptor invade is actually very common. So Wukong actually wants to take his Raptors against Poppy. So it's like a tricky situation for FlyQuest sides.
Able to keep his camps alive though, and I don't believe Poppy got tracked at all. I mean, you could guess based on Olaf missing some mana if he leashed the red buff at all, but yeah, she is bottom side. Yeah, you would guess bot lane pressure, but Bwipo still turning pretty well into Philip. Level 3 to level 2. Mana mark getting a little bit low. He's already used 1 potion, and Santorin just gonna flash to gank bot lane.
Yeah. And
okay.
Aphelios, no flash. Goodbye.
All right, Johnsun, you know it's gonna be tackled for. You know it's gonna be slowed up. There's really no way out. They gotta find this kill. 100 HP. He's burning, and they're gonna find it. Don't die to the tower. They're gonna be okay. He will drop. First blood comes to Santorin.
2 flashes. They secure it though. Gets the first blood. Woo, and the crowd erupts.
Not just Trundle, okay? Santorin's got other champions who can flash a brawl and gank on 3 camps, and it's gonna feel pretty good. Now, Poppy has the gold though. Obviously, you'd like it on Lucian, I imagine, but hey, gets a good early recall.
It's okay. Johnsun blowed his heal as well. Now the bot lane is really hard for Aphelios side.
Yeah, that's just gonna be rough right now. So you get that early money. Like, does it change your pathing at all? Just because your spears will begin a little bit faster, you'll get your Bomby Cinder a bit sooner. Is it gonna change anything about how you play the game out?
No, I think he's just gonna look to buy his boots first base. So it's not gonna change his petting that much, but it's definitely gonna change the pace of the game. Now Poppy is really fast, and if Hex Splash wasn't disabled, like the game is gonna be really hard to play.
Yeah. Thankfully for them, Hex Flash is disabled, so won't be able to pull that trick anymore. But after that level 1 invade, you knew, bottom lane focus, Johnsun just gets shoved back.
Yeah.
Double
Easy
flash.
kill.
Yeah, thank you, Red Buff, I believe, doing the little final damage there. Then he ticked down after the
He went
bailout.
for boots here.
Oh, easy tackle. Auto. Q.
Yeah. Wukong can't do anything.
Jose also, this is a super long time out on the map, by the way. Hasn't gone for his first recall even yet.
Yeah.
What's his breakpoint he's looking for?
He's looking for a top gank here.
Oh.
I don't think they have the damage to kill Bwipo. Yeah.
I mean, they're going to look for something. He's got no summoners at all, but I don't think Jose has any CC, and Philip's not in range, so he'll get some damage across, but Bwipo...
I think JoseDeodo really hates his life right now.
Yeah, he just wants to get back to base.
Yeah. He's... Like, if I'm on the Wukong side, I'm definitely nervous. Now my Raptors are getting invaded too. Mid lane getting pushed, bot lane getting pushed, and I still didn't even reset yet, so it's definitely hard to jungle at this point.
Yeah.
Into the steal.
That actually cost him a lot to help Philip push that wave in and kind of make the chase, revealing himself to the Poppy, gives Santorin an extra window. Always costs you when you give up your location.
Yeah. Now Santorin got an early gank off. He's actually ahead and same on the CS, so he's definitely happy with how the game is playing.
Super deep double control wards here through as well, so he can repeat these invades with this extra vision on Jose.
I'm just gonna pass through the
Let's see if he's gonna check that push.
That one, like,
every
nobody
jungler
checks it.
Oh, he's walking towards it. Jose!
He got it.
Woo!
Nice.
Yeah, the emote there, he knows.
Now he's gonna get the other control ward as well.
Oh, he walked past. Oh, he turned around. There you go.
He got it. 60 Gs.
Absolutely massive. That's like almost the entire Raptor camp.
About this lane gank
It's actually
here,
decent XP as well.
Yeah. Feel like half the camp right there from all that. So Raptor's gonna go.
FlyQuest is trying to push here. Wukong is still both sides. Johnsun's flash is back up.
Oh.
Don't think this will be a kill.
He's got flash again for Johnsun. They're gonna tackle him in towards the Lucian. Decent damage coming through. Will stay alive. Good handshake back. And now the root. Good damage into Santorin.
And if you see, FlyQuest lane is still bad. Wukong still has to come bot side to push this wave in, because FlyQuest bot lane doesn't feel that safe.
So what is Santorin looking at in the future now? Because he just burned this flash on Aphelios, so you want to re-gank that, right? So
yeah. I mean, it's about the mind games right now. Now, FlyQuest bot lane has to play smart. They have to not get ganked. So you can use this and use this pressure and use it somewhere else. You can look for a top gank. They will expect you bot side. Like, Wukong has to cover bot lane most of the early game now.
He's about to go to the top side right now. His red is up, dragon is up. There are a couple things to do on the bottom side, but has a Gromp to kill. Equal farm with the Santorin Pop has already gotten one gank off. A quick ward you can see there. Tracks if there's going to be a tower dive from someone coming around. Ultimately, Philip also doing okay, considering the fact that he had so much pressure on him. He's actually equal to up in CS right now.
Yeah. He TPs back to top lane. Top scuttle is up. Poppy should get this. They have mid push.
yeah, toucouille low on mana. Taliyah going for the reset. How often do you go for a gank to the Taliyah lane just to push the wave and let the Taliyah, you know, now that she has ultimate? Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Damage, 200 health left. Double kind of required. That would have been pretty good out of Johnsun. The bailout move speed could have let him chase down for maybe 3 or 4 autos. CoreJJ low on mana as it is anyway, but Hans does not want to just give up an entire wave on a recall. He'll try to farm under the tower. Wukong and Taliyah both took their recalls as well, so toucouille should have the ability to roam down. If the TL bot lane stays, I feel like that's a possible ult roam. Jose going to take his red buff right now.
Someone needs to base, yeah.
He's got to recall on this wave, right? You're not allowed to go for the next one, right? Yeah, he's playing far back.
He just needs to give up his wave.
Yep.
Lucian Nami scales actually well. Once they get Imperial Mandate and Gale Force, enemy AD carry basically has to play with his support permanently, otherwise Lucian is just gonna dash in with Nami and kill him. Well,
true.
Team Liquid is starting Herald here. Their bot lane based first, so they know that they are faster. Santorin is using this and starting early. Yeah, Johnsun stayed and they're gonna hit bot place. It's actually good from FlyQuest.
How confident do you feel on Poppy to just eject the enemy jungler with your ult as soon as you're level 6 here? You know, just start up Rift Herald if they even come around. Nail that ulti.
Pretty confident.
Pretty confident. It's pretty easy to hit, especially early in the game. You know, Wukong has no boots, so pretty slow moving. W jukes, though, can definitely be a problem.
Get the claim right now. So Bwipo gonna just take his farm right now, and yeah, we'll just kind of farm under the tower. But again, Philip feeling reasonably comfortable with his equal CS. Santorin, though, with the first neutral objective, can grow the goal lead to about 1,000 if he can find someone to summit.
They only lost 1 plate, so it's pretty good. If they just give the Herald money to Lucian, this should be fine.
Yeah, he'll get exactly back what Johnsun had claimed. You can see the bot lane gold is pretty close between the two. Yeah, it's like 30 apart. That's basically identical. So assist versus a share of a plate feels pretty reasonable. 1,000 gold lead to Team Liquid as that's going to go reach the tower. A couple of CS will be dropped. Bwipo cannot find his opening onto Philip just yet, but here's some damage. Thank you for the 60 gold onto Nami.
Yeah,
feels good. plate claim.
Got 1 plate.
It's really good.
All right, so we were having this discussion actually during your game, but with the changes to Dragon and Rift Herald, 200 more gold on Rift Herald, isn't any more tanky, but the Dragons are. Has your goal kind of shifted? Your priority versus top versus
It's
bottom?
actually kind of good for me because whenever we were doing Dragon, my team would always leave me. Like they're like, solo this, I have to do this, I have to do this, and I'm like, okay guys,
It's too tanky now.
Like this is taking me so long, and now no excuses. They have to come and help the jungler, so I kind of like it.
Yeah, there you go. See, helping out the jungler. Need more DPS on that Dragon.
Yeah.
But I want it out of the turret twice. Like, there's no plates up, but I want it out of the turret. This freaking Dragon, dude.
And it's a mountain. Those ones are super beefy.
Very good, very good.
Pretty slow kill. It's gonna be claimed. Q smite. Bam! Look at that.
I mean,
Wow. Everything belongs to Santorin!
I mean, Team Liquid should definitely be happy with this how the early game is going. Look at the Azir CS difference. I don't know how that happens. I don't think I've seen Santorin at mid lane, but top lane CS difference, bot lane CS difference. They got the first Herald, they got the first Drake. Team Liquid is controlling this game.
Yeah. You can see FlyQuest playing pretty far back. I don't know if Santorin's coming down for him. That ward of the brush says, okay, we're not getting dove. Cool. All right, we can at least get the farm down here as a bit of poke comes through. Obviously, 15 CS in the bottom lane feels good. Some of it answered back. Once again.
Raptors.
Yeah.
He's eating well.
How out of the game do you feel if you lose like Raptors 3 times in a row? Is it just doomed instantly, or?
Depends on what you got for it, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. You got
But
nothing.
it definitely feels bad.
You just ate some chicken. All right, now toucouille back under the turret. And might lose a plate pretty soon. Oh, Jose. Nope. Nope, not yet. Okay, there we go. Towards the wall. Only a bit of a slow, though. Still winning the trade pretty well. Bombi Cinder trading decently. Gets the shield back, walks away.
Yeah.
All right. If this is your team, and Abadage is your Azir, and FBI and Huhi are your Lucian Nami, who's calling for the Rift Herald in their lane? Who wants that turret play money more?
Everyone wants it. Somebody wants it too.
Okay, who gets it then? Because you decide.
I think I'm dropping it mid lane this time. I'm giving Azir gold.
Yeah.
You deserve it. You look at the CS difference, like you deserve this Herald. And Santorin is gonna do the same thing. When both mid laners are playing control mage, I think it's really good to use the Herald mids.
He could have. He's like, nah.
He's not gonna look for it.
I don't know. He's letting it go. Obviously, he's still got a little bit left on the summon, but only about 40 seconds. I gotta pick a lane soon. And yeah, it's okay. Azir shoves out mid. We go top instead, getting more than just 2 plates. We're gonna deny an entire wave off Philip. Hey, buddy. What's up, man? Yeah, sorry. Don't. You don't get anything here. Oh, poor Philip. Oh no.
Toucouille has ulti, and Olaf's condition is not that well.
Jose's around on a ward though. toucouille's here as well. They're gonna go to auto the 3rd plate down. Here will almost kill it, but not quite. And they're not gonna get the entire first turret. Philip gets enough defense as JoseDeodo comes around. Azir takes a Okay, should Bjergsen have just gone top and guaranteed it, or is the recall okay?
The recall is okay because FlyQuest is thinking, okay, Azir is coming. They have to respect, even though Azir doesn't show that. I think this will change how the side lane is gonna be because Olaf has a really good lead in this 1v1.
Also,
I would put it mid.
Okay, you would have put it mid.
Yeah.
Bwipo there. Like 2 autos probably finish off that turret as well.
Well, they're on a ward though. This could be a play. They've got a chance. Here comes the handshake. Good stop in time. The root, the ignite, berserk. He's going to be autoing CoreJJ, but gets back out. Summoners not burned. Cleanse already down from earlier, but an ulti for CoreJJ gets to disengage. Those are really good reflexes to know. Ah, it's happening. Out we go.
FlyQuest bot lane is actually doing well considering what happened the entire early game. They died and lost flash once, and they are same CS here pressuring the Team Liquid bot lane. Well played to them.
Yeah, 2 plates. Well done right now. And they're going to keep the pressure going, so yeah, Hans and CoreJJ going to be pushed out of this lane. Looks like they're again going to take a pretty rough recall there. The last one that they had like this, they ran for Herald. It worked out just fine. As Bwipo wants to fight Philip, but again jumps back down to the turret. Can't get much more done. Mythic's done on both top laners. Triforce is in on the way towards... I'm not sure what. Doesn't Ultra need Merc Treads on Olaf since you can always press R, but still building towards MR second.
Yeah, just the magic resist. Pretty high value worth the double solo laners. Let's take a look again at bottom though. Oh, it was just the cleanse being burned.
Just for handshake, I guess. The threat of that getting followed up.
The combo, yeah. All right, well, we talked up the Wukong level 6. You know, the possibility of those plays. Where are you trying to use your Wukong, your level 6, plus you have Flash?
I'm just waiting to use my... for a Rift Herald fight or a Dragon fight. I don't want to blow everything for a 1 kill at this point. I farmed entire early game, so I'm just looking to fight right now. And I think Wukong is very good into Lucian Nami. So I'm curious if they're gonna fight this Rift Herald.
Bwipo wants to set a trap. All right, has that trinket board in the brush. Okay, no one's coming. Fine, I'll shove it down again. And if Phil ever takes a bad recall, that's going to be turret going down. And 650 gold earned with first turret gold.
They want to give this Herald and look for both sides. Wukong is getting a blue buff, and Aphelios is going to get the turret gold himself. We will see how worth this will be when the Rift Herald gets used, but right now it's not bad.
It's interesting too, because the Dragon is desynced enough. Feels like Team Liquid can finish that Herald and defend it.
Nice snip of the shuffle. Flash out from toucouille. Burns his own stopwatch here as well. That means they're going to land the rest of the skill shots. Not enough to kill. He's back into the tower, and Lucian will not go for a harder dive. Still waiting the wings of the rest of the team.
Pressure this turret, but Wukong is behind them.
Is there a play? Aphromoo's around, but 4 mid is a tough play to go for. Summoners are back up for Hunt, so he can't be the target. CoreJJ even has the pocket heal as well. 2,000 gold lead. Second Drake is up. Here's the Herald summon you finally wanted, and it's going to be in the mid lane.
Yeah, get the tower before the Dragon rotation.
This is very good from Team Liquid. They are forcing enemy team to choose between Drake and losing entire 2 turrets. So FlyQuest just needs to go mid and defend. But looks like they wanna get this Drake. They wanna really get this Drake and stop the snowball.
Little poke there towards Philip, and that's actually be a lot of damage to this turret, by the way. He's gonna drop down to well under 1k health.
Yeah.
And they can knock this turret down eventually, but it does get them a lot of control, and you can see he's recalling, I think, even on vision.
I kind of like this from Team Liquid. They're sending Azir because Bjergsen does have teleport unleashed and ready up to the top side to push while the Dragon is going to contest.
I think Team Liquid should give this Drake because they use ultis. They use Azir and Lucian and Nami, and enemy team already burned TP for this. Azir get advantage top sides. They're losing CS there as well. I think Team Liquid is playing smart so far.
I believe the Herald's still charged in a mid lane tier 2 as well, so that's not too hard to kill later on in the line. And indeed, no one's here to answer the top lane wave, so we're going to see how much toucouille drops. He's actually sitting in mid, so Azir's getting a ton of free time up there. Obviously has to defend mid, that Herald charge again, forcing their hand. But Azir gets to deny the wave. Doesn't go for turret damage, but I believe takes a Gromp.
This should feel bad for FlyQuest. Right now, they're asking to themselves, okay, we got the Drake, but how worth was it?
Yeah, lose their whole blue quadrant, Gromp and Wolves down. Pushed in the extra wave. A lot of money for Team Liquid. Almost 3,000 gold lead.
Yeah.
How easy is it for you to estimate how far you are ahead while you're in game, even though it's only a 1-kill game? You know, adding up all the turret plates, and you definitely feel pretty strong right now.
Yeah, usually you look at the items and you know when you are strong. Right now, I believe Gale Force and Mandate is completed, so they should look to send Lucian mid and look to dash in this Aphelios and try to kill him. Just Poppy has to just stand behind them.
Yeah, make sure there's no counter engage. You're like, all right, I'm here. I'll evict Wukong if you need it, but...
Yeah, Poppy's job is done for the early game. He played well.
Lanes are ahead, just defend people now?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, is the attempt. It's going to force the flash to the CoreJJ. Ignite was burned back for it. And of course, he will be diminished down there, but yeah, I think that would have been a chase down if he was able to go any more. No, flash is down for quite a while for Core, but hey, you got a while till Dragon or...
there's nothing to fight for, but they should be careful contesting right now, especially against Wukong.
I really like the split push, though, from Olaf on Trinity Force and Hex Drinker. So powerful against any of the split pushers.
Yeah.
Only problem is getting ganked.
On the way towards the rest of Mom, most likely as well, that longsword. Yeah, he's feeling pretty good, and Santorin's going to go in for a bit more. Smites Aphro for a slow. Decent damage. Good out of the Aphelios here as well. Johnsun lands the ult. He chunks them both low.
Wukong looks like he's looking, too, coming up here. Going to be a little bit late, though. A lot of vision for Team Liquid. So even though it looks kind of scary, they do have some pretty deep wards.
Yeah, they know what's going on.
Nice one, yep. When will it die?
All right, so I love this for top lane Olaf, for sure, the Trinity Force build. When you play jungle Olaf, do you go like the Divine Thunder route? I know Blabber was doing that with the Sterix as well, a little bit safer. Or do you go like the full damage?
I think Divine Thunder is good right now. If not, I think Stridebreaker also a good option on Olaf right now. I'm not sure about the top lane. Bwipo should know better.
Trinity Force has been really performant as an item. Just turns out that you're 1v1ing so much, the attack speed and the move speed on just everything matters a lot. Yeah. You just stay on your target.
Even on jungle, it's actually higher win rate for solo queue, but of course that's solo queue.
Solo queue is not pro, but there's a lot of junglers 1v1ing in solo queue. Like just ends up being a really big part of how the game plays out.
All right, our macro here for Team Liquid, everybody kind of making the hover towards Bwipo's split push right now just to make sure they can finish up this tower while retaining mid push.
All right, and there we go. Turret is gone. 3-1 in that score. Drake's still tied, but Team Liquid obviously feeling very good. 3 points.
toucouille is actually pushing top side, and right now Azir and Olaf is both at the bot side. They want to pressure and get this tier 2.
Getting gold back, though, is the question, because bot lane's worth more. Philip, uh-oh, you are in danger. Flash into the tackle. Philip has no way out of that one. Yeah, not even really much to do with the ulti. Out of the tower he goes, and Bwipo finds the kill, 2-0. toucouille will push to the top side, but again, that turret's worth less gold than bot tier 2.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be a trade that's going to be up around 700 gold on the TL side. 300 more for the tower itself, 450 for an assisted kill. Feels pretty nice into that one as, yeah, he shoves the wave down, and Lucian can pick it up if he wants. Looks like he's going to walk mid.
This is very good. Now FlyQuest needs to clear entire vision on their bot side jungle. All Team Liquid has to do is just push out the top side. You already got a kill and turret gold. Team Liquid is definitely so happy. The game is under control right now.
Yeah, definitely can retake Baron area as well. Move their vision over that way to the big objective. A minute left on the Dragon though. Next Ocean Drake coming pretty quickly.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you need drag, of course. We're so far away from Soul. What does it take for you, Closer, to say, okay, we should start Baron? Like, is it, you know, okay, we got good enough wards, we can just try and see if they TP or screw up, or what makes you make the
champions you have? I think, for example, Azir and Lucian is not a good combo, but let's say you have...
Nice. Oh, Johnsun has to flash down as well. Really well played across the board by Team Liquid. I don't know if he's, of course, well earlier today. You know, played really well, especially that jungler, whatever his name is. But Team Liquid now 5,000 gold lead, and they just own the map.
Very good. Team Liquid is definitely on total control of this game, and they just burned Aphelios flash before Drake fights, so it's gonna be really hard for FlyQuest to contest.
Yeah, looks like they're just gonna hard commit to it. Bjergsen teleports back out to get the blue buff even quicker.
Yeah.
Teleported to that.
I mean, top wave is pushed out, so there's nothing to trade on FlyQuest side.
Yeah, good time to get that wave in.
They're gonna give this.
It looks so sad from FlyQuest side. Like, they have no camps up, they have nothing to take, they're all starving.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get the announcement. Hey, by the way, we were in fact on Drake. It would be dead by now if it was the previous patch, but it's actioned this time. Okay, 2-1 on Dragon. Still a while to go till Dragon Soul. It'll be a 32-minute Ocean Soul. Game likely ends before them with how well TL have been controlling the map, but...
Now Team Liquid wants to push that bot wave with Azir, and they actually want to put Azir to top side. Just put a pink ward on Nash, and now FlyQuest has to respect of like Team Liquid soloing Nash.
Yeah, send Bwipo. He's got his Unleashed teleport. They could swap their solo lanes.
He's probably gonna reset after this wave. He might go for jungle camps here actually.
Scuttle's coming up in a second. 2 camps on the right-hand side there as well.
Aphelios doesn't have flash, and they are trying to contest mid-wave. This could be dangerous for Fly. There's a TP ward behind actually. I think Team Liquid will contest here.
Oh, there it is. Good call.
Bwipo is coming.
Toucouille's around. Here comes the dive in for Santorin as well. Safe for a second, but slowed up. Charmed, and he is gonna drop down. Goes Johnsun. A great call, as he is indeed gone. And without an AD carry, looks like Baron is at least a look.
It's definitely a mistake from FlyQuest side.
Oh, toucouille flashes to stay alive. Bwipo in the front line is going to be okay. A lot of shields on him as well. They're going to find the second kill, but here comes JoseDeodo. He gets a single kill, but might be traded back. Flashes that same wall as mid laner did. 3v4 now on the map. Shovel's not going to land. Aphromoo able to get safe off the backhand side, running for his life. Oh no, just dropped right there. CoreJJ gets with a bounce. toucouille nearly dies as well.
Oh my god, I love that so much because Aphromoo emoted as soon as Azir missed the sweep, and then he just turns around and soldier autos him.
He took it personal.
He did.
Oh man. Well, this is unfortunately for FlyQuest fans a bit of a stomp here. Team Liquid looking for their 9th win with a 6,500 gold lead at 23. It's pretty likely here. That TP flank was great.
Yeah, Closer pointed it out. No flash on the Aphelios, so they were just looking for it. Yeah. Good placement. That ward right there did make the difference. That teleport ward in the middle.
Yeah.
Right up into the trap. Closer also called it. We are like, oh, who do you think is going to win this game before we even had the drafts out? And he's like, probably Team Liquid.
Yeah. Oh,
Bwipo. Yep, 1 versus 3. See ya, Bale's not gonna matter. Rampage now over the top laner. Afro gonna flash this time around. Italy drops another chase down from Hansama. If ulti was up, that still would have forced the flash, but would have done even more damage. Turret summon, and a look at Baron maybe.
Yeah, Wukong has no flash here, and they have the total control of the vision. This should be an easy Nash.
All right, how risky do they feel? Is it the game about to end? So just throw around,
FlyQuest has to
try
fight
and
this.
W in, see what you can get.
Like
finds
I said,
them.
fight this. Wukong use W.
He forces the ult out. The chainslow's still there, though. JoseDeodo could still be chased down here. Cullen comes down as well. Absolutely no way out. Set up by Bwipo. Knocked down to the man himself.
I was going to try for those, though, because there's no better feeling than, like, stealing a Baron, you know, in that situation and trying to come back.
Yeah, you have to go for it. The game's over.
Yeah.
If you're not a KDA player, you just go die.
Exactly. Get in there, see if you can get a miracle. Philip, he's looking for a miracle.
Contest and actually,
Hey,
Philip gonna dive in. Really good damage on some of his Berserk. Cleanse goes down. Philip gets one. Traded back, though, by the Olaf. Baron still at 4,700. Cannot get the scoop. Bjergsen. Check the man's keyboard.
they're still at Nash. This is very
Good damage to
dangerous.
Aphelios.
Oh my God!
Bwipo, 800 health.
Johnsun!
Oh, he's gonna get it.
Santorin's out of the pit!
Oh, does Aphromoo have the damage? He's gonna get attacked. Aphromoo's gonna die. Core and Santorin can recollect this one. Baron and Core 2v1 Aphromoo.
These are so risky from Team Liquid.
Oh my God! Santorin was out of the pit, 300 health on the Baron, but Aphromoo, the REnata just doesn't have enough damage to take it.
REnata is not doing that.
Oh my gosh.
The kickback, I think he knocked away the Aphelios, the only reason they even kept this Baron.
This is why you go for miracles, you know? Look at 1v5, Philip in there, right to the back line, gets the kill early on onto the AD carry. That greatly reduces the damage on the Baron. Then since Bjergsen went and whiffed a play out to the outside, Johnsun's just in there. Red, white guns inside the Baron pit. Santorin forced the flash away.
If he didn't get up ulted, that Baron was stolen.
Yeah. Santorin with the turnaround save. Not all jungle secures look like smites, okay?
Yeah.
That
Look at me.
that turnaround Poppy ultimate to take out the Aphelios actually secures the Baron. Good job, Santorin.
Yeah, that definitely would have been Baron taken away. Objective bounty worth at least 500. Another 3K switches hands from Baron being one team instead of the other. So we've been a closer game, but now it's looking pretty doomed for FlyQuest. They had a close shave, but this time around, Team Liquid still in control. Dragon's up in 5 seconds will be their third.
This dragon is gone.
Yeah, there's not
FlyQuest should just do this.
Yeah, they just don't know it yet. That's a Team Liquid Drake.
Yeah, I feel like they know it.
They do.
There's no way you
They're
walk
like,
up.
Excuse me, we're well aware.
Yeah. We read this one off. We'll try it 32 minutes maybe for the next one, but
Team Liquid actually wants to use the Nash buff first and then go for Drake. Right now they're pushing mid and bot at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that's smart. They can always take the Drake while they're exiting the Baron push.
of course.
The Drake is working on their time.
Philip has a good angle
Flank
on Bjergsen.
angle.
Yeah.
Good scoop back by Bjergsen. A couple of slows are going to land. A goal for another one. Slides away just in time as Johnsun got a little bit of damage done. Green, white is some pretty decent poke. That auto attack does a whole lot of damage.
Okay, play the game on hard mode now, Closer. You're FlyQuest, all right?
Yeah.
What are your team comms looking like? What's the plan?
My team comps are looking like, okay, they're gonna play for this top tier 2. REnata, go top side, try to get a TP for Philip, and when they are contesting, we're gonna look to fight. This is a creative play.
I like it. Go play forward.
Otherwise, if they stay under turrets, the game is on total control of Team Liquid. They're gonna lose.
Yeah, you gotta take a chance.
Yeah, they should fight.
I
And
like
Azir
it.
just burned Flash previous fight, so they actually have a chance to win.
Yeah, could be a target. No stop.
I love that we have the most enthusiastic dragon killing fan here today to shout out the death of every dragon.
It is a Team Liquid game, right? Most of their kills, unless they're Bwipo, end up being neutral objectives. So that's what they're going for. Philip gonna jump away. Azir gets a bit of poke. Riley's in. Frux is slow on the auto attacks.
They're trying to catch Bjergsen, but Bjergsen is not gonna die to this.
Or 1v2 shuffles perfect against the wall, and he's got a backup Bwipo. Oh, they're gonna get away though. They can both shuffle out just barely. Bwipo still in the chase though, finds his slow. Aphromoo handshakes back to safety.
He's a fast boy.
No kickback either by the Taliyah, so everyone's gonna stay alive. A couple of ults burned.
It should be free top lane tier 2 turret for Team Liquid. They burned Wukong ulti.
Yeah, FlyQuest, at least they go for the attempt though, you know, surprise, blast cone. Like you said, if they just wait under towers, they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Baron buff is gone, Dragon was claimed, and now we get to see how that top lane 2-2 siege goes, but the wave through pretty good as Baron buff is gone. Nothing else to be grabbed.
Okay.
Red Bull Baron power play gets us to 5 turret 2.
They were able to defend the turret, that's good. Now Team Liquid is just gonna wait for Nash.
Do we have a House of the Dragon Soul in our future? 3 minutes, 30 seconds, get the Baron and get the Dragon Soul? Or is it a Baron and end angle?
When is the Baron spawning?
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Top right corner.
So there's a minute and 20 seconds and then until the Soul. I feel like Team Liquid's a pretty safe team, right?
They might just wait for Drake.
Yeah.
We get more cheers then. Get ready.
Yeah, if you heard the regular Dragon cheer.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dragon Soul.
Dragon cheer.
So whole audience better cheer for that soul.
From your experience playing versus both these teams in scrims, is Team Liquid different at all in scrims, or is it usually, you know, pretty secure, kind of predictable play? Who do you think is more predictable?
Predictable.
Yeah.
I mean, Team Liquid is a better team. I would say FlyQuest is more predictable. They're trying, like you can see when you're scrimming Team Liquid, they are preparing stuff. I feel like FlyQuest is just playing the game. They're just practicing their team comp, but when we play against Team Liquid, they're usually looking for dives, setting up ganks. They're more creative.
No, and of course they are 10-3 in kills, so they've gotten enough purges here in this game. 10,000 gold lead nearly, and we are at 50 seconds till Baron comes up, so keep the wards. Aggressive sweeper, Santorin gets to get even more of the mid lane under control. And Aphros has struggled to get his wards back up. There's 1 or 2 in his own jungle, but nothing deep. Maybe a blue trinket in the back of the pit, but that's it.
It's gonna be really hard for FlyQuest to contest the Baron vision. They have... Yeah.
Taliyah wall, maybe the chance. I mean, the back line is separated a little bit. Santorin sits in the brush. No one's gonna find anything. That is 1 ulti down. toucouille does not help his team find the engage. Olaf and Gwen back in the side lane, and Bwipo.
There might be a fight here.
2-level lead, by the way. Jumps wall, he's like, I'm out.
He's a big boy. That's a 6-kill Olaf.
This ain't me. Wow. Almost. Nice instinct there by Bwipo. But the 4v4 looks pretty good here. Baron spawns in 3 seconds. Santorin fights for his ward. He's not going to get it. One's going to go down. So, again, the attempts here. JoseDeodo going to come around, see more vision to get rid of.
They're TPing for Phreak.
And here comes the play. Phil going to be attacked here. A little bit of a slope. Ulti comes down to get away from the Lucian. But now no more ways out. Oh, just gets away. But here comes Bwipo. Here comes the kill picked up. Thank you very much. Money on the pockets. 10,000 gold remains the difference. 11-3.
This should be Baron for Team Liquid. They don't have to wait entire minute for the soul.
Quick little pit stop there. Take up the Raptors, take up the red buff, and here comes Bwipo.
Smite back Aphelios takes the scuttle now as well, and of course he knows he's got a second smite charged, which he won't be able to use for a fight and the Baron, but here we go, 5v4 for Baron.
Do we believe in miracles? Jose on the outside looking for the top wraparound. Does that flash too?
There's always a chance.
20 seconds until we can have Philip show back up. Here comes the dive in for JoseDeodo. Tidal wave over the top though as well. The charm coming across looks pretty good. Johnsun stays alive. Johnsun attacked by Poppy. Bails out, but he needs the kill. He can't get it. Just barely cannot get it. Bjergsen in the front line. Tanks up for now. Stopwatch burn. Bwipo finds 1. There's 2 and 3. There's nothing else to do. FlyQuest have a jungler, but he doesn't have a way in. A TP maybe to find the flank. Oh, JoseDeodo.
Maybe look to end the game.
You can flash, you can jump the wall, but who needs the Baron? You can take the base. 5!
I actually really want to hear what that cheer would look like with the House of the Dragon Soul, but Team Liquid, all right, straight for the base.
In your mind's eye, the FlyQuest Nexus has wings, it's got scales, and you want to kill it. It breathes fire, it hates the environment. The Dovahkiin are here. Team Liquid die for the last 2. 5 for nothing, the Bud Light Ace. The turrets are available, and the soul of FlyQuest will fall. Team Liquid take the win.
Not bad at all. Strong game from Team Liquid. Bwipo on his pocket Olaf pick. Like you said, no other top laners really have that in the roster. Top Olaf did get nerfed a little bit, the mana cost on Q as well as the health regeneration, but he keeps going back to it.
Santorin with the mustache.
The Poppy ejections were clean from Santorin as well.
Yeah, Santorin had a good game. I don't know who's shaking hands up there, but whoever that imposter is.
Santorin was the only one to move the mustache to outside of the mask.
Good play.
That's 5-head jungler right there.
Who's the player of the game?
Player of the game? I mean, I feel like the flash level 2 kill is a fun one. Yeah. and he secured the Baron with the ulti, so that's my initial read here.
That's the play I was going to call out, when he flashes out of the Baron pit to avoid dying to the Aphelios, but then still turns around and hits him with the ult.
There's also like a 10 kill Bwipo. Like I think it was like 9, 1, and 5. So I'd have to double check, but I mean those two I think really stood out to me.
We got some jungler bias up here, though. I vote for Santorin.
Yeah.
I'll just counterbalance it. Go Bwipo anyway.
Big stuff. All right, heading into playoffs. How confident are you versus this Team Liquid team? Is this performance today change your mind from last week at all?
No. I'm still very confident. I think they're a good team, but we are better.
Nice. I like it.
I agree. I mean, in the standings, you're like 3 minutes ahead of them, so I mean.
Yeah, standings are everything, you know?
It's all that matters. I just I look at the postseason, like, well, they've got more wins, so that's the dub. No worries on that one.
Thank you so much for joining us, Closer.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing cast, by the way. Closer
Let's
for
go.
him. Really appreciated it.
Thank you.
Great stuff, great stuff.
Yeah, otherwise taking care of business. I mean, this was, by standings, again, the records, they matter, just like very expected. This felt like every Team Liquid win, where like when they're winning, they're just in slowly control of everything. They had enough winning lanes. I mean, DC was winning against Taliyah, which you were surprised by, I was surprised by, but I mean, he played it better. Bot lane had control the whole time because, hey, it's Lucian Nami, guess what? It's how that one works. I think it was actually 3 winning lanes, right? Like they even had Bwipo just controlling the whole time, so it felt like FlyQuest had no way in. There was no X factor. We didn't see a Wukong gank forever, basically.
Yeah.
And it's just like, cool, TL got all the objectives. They're just happy to do what they want, and it felt like they just took everything.
Yeah, awesome stuff from them. We are going to be joining Le Tigris and Santorin